Okay, I think I am back online again. And I'm back live. Hello, welcome back. We lost connection, so I had to start the next part of the stream. That happens every so once in a while because I don't have direct LAN connection, and I need to get that, but I need a way longer cable to be able to pull that off. So, all in good time, all in good time. Interesting. I'm reading here about what I talked about in the previous episode about sex and geishas here, and I really don't want to spread misinformation at all. So I went in to check it out. Geisha and prostitution is the thing. I hope you can hear me because sometimes I had to look away from the screen while trying to look this up. Let's load this in. Okay. Contrary to popular belief, geisha are not Eastern equivalent of a prostitute. It is a misconception originating in West due to interactions with the Japanese Oran. See, I was very wrong about that, apparently. Someone told me that, and I often go off of memory on what I know. I am glad I checked up on that. So, no, that is not correct. I am really frustrated that the connection died before I got to say that. So anyone who watched the previous one and was cringing at me giving out wrong information, I am actually correcting myself here now, and I am very sorry about that fuck up. Because actually I want to learn as much as I can about Japanese culture as possible. So I listen to a lot of things people say. But I can be very bad at being source critical. It is a good thing that I decided to be source critical right then and there. But yeah. No, that is a misconception, which makes this even worse. If it has nothing to do with sex at all, then I think this terrible portrayal of geishas is very awful and very distasteful. As I said, I believe that wouldn't be the case anymore. And in the last stream I said that probably wouldn't be the case anymore. And it wouldn't be, because that's not what geishas are now. I know that. I already knew that. Which was why I started doubting whether or not it ever has been like that. And again, really glad I double checked that. Really angry at myself for starting to say stuff like that. Especially because I really, as I said, I really love Japan, and I really don't want to be that. I basically don't want to be that weeaboo that all the Japanese cringe at. I'm trying to avoid doing that. So I was that for a minute there. That's sad. You know, when you're like, when you think you know what you're talking about, or try to seem like you know what you're talking about, and you're talking about Japan, and you are spreading misinformation, that I think that would also contribute as a type of weeabooing, sadly. So yeah. Good grief, I was contributing to the problem. Yay me. Kind of mad at myself. Really hoping that that no one. Ouch. Did no one notice that? Or well, not no one noticed that, but no one is watching the previous part of the stream without watching this part, which is really important. Why we are on a new stream? Because the other stream disconnected about 5 minutes ago, right? Didn't it? Yeah, it says right here on my it says right here on my Streamlabs that the stream disconnected 5 minutes ago. So we are on a new stream. So yay for that. I'm probably gonna add it to the description of the previous one that I fucked up with the geishas. Yeah, that's probably the only thing to do correctly. I should probably also throw a comment on my own page. I feel like such an idiot. I'm so glad again that I decided to look it up though. And really, I hope people watch it. So I really don't want to be the one spreading that information. It did? Really? I just stopped it? But it says it I'm so confused now. What if it didn't disconnect? I know it says it disconnected, but what if it didn't do? Oh. Then I'm such an idiot for splitting it apart. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just... Again, a bit mad at myself for what I did on the last part of the stream. Feel a bit bad about that. But then again, I shouldn't feel bad about being mistaken about a common misconception. That happens a lot. What is important is that I double checked and corrected myself. The only thing that really worries me, as I already said, is the fact that that was right when the disconnect happened and I had to start a new stream. So some people might not see the next part of the stream, and well. I still only have 30 something subscribers, so there's probably not too many who's gonna see it anyways. Very sorry about the cringe, people, for you who actually know your stuff. I do want to know my stuff about Japan, but I'm not gonna pretend here that I'm some Japanese historian or something like that. I'm not. What I know is because I have a really amazing memory, and I have an interest in Japan, so I do listen when people talk. And that's exactly why common misconception actually gets into my my mind about stuff I know. Although, aside from...
Mori-san, please be careful. That cable looks rather delicate.
Have no fear, the Murray is here.
Aside from that, I have spent some time trying to learn Japanese. Very difficult language.
Okay, Murray. It looks like we're going to have to try out your disguise a bit earlier than expected. I hope you remember the routine we rehearsed.
You there! What's going on? Explain yourself!
And here we are with the insulting geisha.
Konnichiwa! I am the most famous...
Okay, first off, you don't introduce yourself with konnichiwa.
Please allow me to entertain
It's
you.
Hajime Master you would introduce yourself with. Second off, please stop it. It hurts my eyes. So yeah. Here we get an over-sexualized dance by Murray in a geisha outfit with what sounds like I don't know, disco music. Doesn't sound very Japanese, at least. And I know I've been really hammering about how this is insulting to Japanese culture, but this is also really insulting to the Sly Cooper franchise, which has been very good at accurately representing its source materials. Not, I mean, in a cartoony manner, but still. Holland was filled with windmills and cheese, which they are very well known for. China has been was where the fireworks mania came from, which China is very well known for the fireworks. There's been some really well designed characters with cultural with cultural additions to the designs, stuff like that. It's just disheartening to see them go this direction. It's just so sad. And yeah. Oh. Very sad. And I need to put this thing back. Don't want to have that in my back the whole day. That would really suck. So yeah. And this really looks like a stripper bar. Like, really does. And that's... Okay, they're not even being subtle about it. Oh. This is really, really... That is insulting to Japanese culture, and it's spreading the misinformation that I had further than it should. It's god awful, and really not something anyone should respect, like, ever. Go. Oh, I can't wait to get through this minigame so that I don't have to look at this anymore. This... I just do want to see a geisha once I get to Japan again. Would probably be a wonderful experience. Again, I'm gonna say this again. I knew that they weren't like prostitutes or strippers in the East. I know that. But I thought they were historically because of all those misconceptions. I'm gonna say that. At least I knew that it's not reality now. And now I know it's never been reality. But then again, I wouldn't expect this game to get anything right because a ninja invented sushi. Where to even start explaining why that doesn't make sense? I mean, sushi has always been a part of Japan because Japan is an island area that survives on fish, on fishing. Well, sushi isn't fish; it's rice, and the sushi rice is all about the idea behind sushi is that you season the fish, which is usually what you will have with you. Boom, dead. Oh, I don't remember it. It has something to do with barrels and fish and layering the fish and something about the sushi. Oh, I need to go back and read up on that again. It's some really, really good stuff. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that.
It's been a long time since we went fishing, Bentley. I'm excited.
Well, this is no vacation, Murray. We need to help Ryuichi get back on track as a sushi chef. And what he needs most right now is fish. We're here because these caves are his secret spot for catching the best fish. Unfortunately, judging from this security lock, it looks like El Jefe's been here too.
Can you open it, buddy?
Are you kidding? I've never met a system I couldn't hack. Don't worry, Murray. We'll be fishing in no time.
Okay, let's get moving.
Navigation is smooth and steady. The right stick should fire my binary packet.
Shut up, Bentley. I don't care about the tutorial. Okay, this mission is nothing interesting. So just hope that I can scoop it up real quick. The fish collecting, that is.
I can absorb those ion bits to level up. Of course, by combining multiple ionic particles, I can supercharge.
I do want to level up though,
But taking damage will drop my valence level.
because that will make me stronger.
Yes, a logic bomb.
At logic bomb. I really think these alternative hacking minigames are really, really dumb. So yeah. but that's just what I think.
Or stay out of their way.
Take you guys out real quick. Can I get through here? Thank you. If I can get enough levels, then the end game should be a real cinch.
Cannons are no joke. Too many hits and I'll crash.
Level 4. Hold on.
Yes, I just gained a valence shell.
Oh, level 5. Nice.
So far, so good. But I'll need to keep moving and firing to avoid the system defenses.
And level 6. Nice. Level 7. Nice. Nice. Okay. Boom. Level 8. I need to get these two. I need to get up here and get these. Level 10. Is that the maximum level? Yeah, it is. Okay. We're at maximum level.
Yikes, that CPU is overclocked. I need to take it out before it reboots.
Go. Almost dead.
I think your data bus just crashed.
Oh no, I lost the level. Very horrible. Gonna pick up a few of these. Okay. We're now at level 10 again. Got it. Death to the giant eyeball. Moving on to the insulting Japanese level. While we are at it, I wonder how much of this game is insulting to other cultures. This is actually the only Sly game that did not get released in Japan, if I remember correctly. And gee, I wonder why. I mean, wow. Okay.
Okay, Murray, we need to find the secret fishing hole. Let's try that gate over there. Think you can open it?
No problem, chum. Fresh fish coming up.
Okay, let's get through here.
Hold up, Murray. Those mammoth lightning bugs will give you a nasty shock.
They are really disgusting
Lucky
to look
for
at.
us, that large plant is a giant lamp leaf. Hitting it will make it glow and attract the bugs. Give it a whack and get those things out of our way.
Awesome.
Hey.
You know how much I like to hit stuff.
All right, like so. Sorry about that noise. Here we go. And another one. Well, at least this looks nothing like Japan, so this looks nothing like anything. So I have nothing to be frustrated about here, right? To say something positive about the game, I really like the redesigns of the Kuba gang. They look nice. For what it's worth.
Let's hurry. The fish should be biting right now.
Okay. Almost there. And welcome. It's fishing time, and it's really, really dumb mini game.
Without a real fishing pole, I'm gonna have to use this old bag.
I actually done this mini game without actually moving the controller at any point. See, I was using a third-party controller that did not have motion controls, and then I just decided to, you know what, I'm not gonna change controller. So I just held still and waited for fish to fly under the magnet. It took longer than usual, but it's actually possible to beat this minigame by not moving the controller. Just saying that is hilarious and dumb. Okay, go, another fish.
Ooh, almost.
Get this one. Boom.
Sweet jujubes. It's a rare giant ball of Lansky. Ooh, almost.
There we go.
Yeah, scrumptious long-nosed snorkeler.
And we have more than 1 minute left.
Wow! This one's huge!
Ooh, almost.
Okay, here we go.
I see you hiding there.
Boom.
Yes, a perfect speckled
2
cave
left.
dipper.
Those eel-like things are pretty hard to get.
Nice catch, pal!
One last one, and we're done with the fishing. Now we just have to get back with the fish, sadly, because that's part of the level.
Okay, Murray, take that fish to the cart.
We'll get back in a moment.
Shoot! I need some more fish!
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's how I'm supposed to do.
Okay, Murray, take that fish
Like,
to the cart.
you can't jump while you're holding something, so you have to...
Shoot! I need some more
Or can you? You couldn't in the third game. Can you do that in the fourth game? There's no indication of that. I'm just expecting it. I can jump. Okay,
Okay, Murray,
Ugh.
take that fish to the cart.
great. So now it's just being wrong. I'm being wrong a lot during this stream. That does happen at times though. I don't remember who it was who told me that geishas might be sexual historically. I think I have an idea who might have said it to me. I need to stop thinking about that. I'm just really mad at myself because I really don't want to be contributing to those kind of things. But it's too late to do anything about it now. You know? I mean, it's not too late to do anything about it. It's just... I said it. It was live on stream. I'm not gonna delete the entire stream for that. That would be dumb. So what I'm gonna do, as I said, I'm gonna try to put up a comment and some description stuff that says that I was wrong in the previous stream, and you know, make sure that
Okay, Murray, take that fish to the cart.
make sure that the least amount of people gets the misinformation spread to their ears as possible. Damage control, basically. Yeah. Boom. Come on. I'll be right here. I don't know what happened before. I mean, the fish were right here. How close am I supposed to be? There we go. Let's get out of here with the fishies. Let's also wrap up this day. Which we can get a little bit closer to not having to deal with this level anymore, because it gives me a migraine.
Serious load. Oh, do you think Ryoichi will make us some sushi as a reward?
I'm not sure, but let's just get this fish back to him without El Jefe's goons turning us into sashimi.
Never fear, Bentley. Nobody makes a hippo roll out of the Murray.
Sashimi is not necessarily sushi. Please. Sashimi does not come in rolls. Oh my god. This is frustrating. I know I was wrong about one thing, but I can still be annoyed at all the other things that this game gets wrong. Oh no. Why? Why are you in that stupid costume? Richie, here we go. And we are back to this loading screen. Well, what can I what can I show off now? This here is liquid taste that I can put in my water so that it tastes like sunberries, which is delicious. It's not exactly juice. We call it saftevan here in Denmark, which would probably roughly translate to juice water. Not as in pressed juice, but as in the juices of the berry, which has a different word in Denmark. Funny enough. It's interesting how culture work like that. Spiked sushi. We're almost there. I like the animation for really just stealth kill, but it's short as hell. Takes a lot of time to pull off. It's probably the slowest of the animations, sadly, here, and that is really frustrating. They will stand still for a moment before attacking. Yeah, but I like his insta kill for what it's worth. Okay, let's get moving.
Okay, Ryuichi, we need to collect samples from those strange plants growing high on the cave wall. Commonly known as the spiky wall climber, it secretes a mild toxin we can use to make sushi rolls that will put any guard to sleep instantly. Just be careful not to be overcome yourself.
Bentley, son, did I not explain?
You're a ninja master. I know.
Hey? No. Allow me to show you how it's done.
Well, now at least I know where Sly gets it from.
Can I also talk about the Mario being alright? Maybe he will make a sushi. In this game, he's basically just a fat guy with fat guy jokes, and that's sad because there's so much more to Mario than that. Mario is a great character, and I'm disappointed that's what they decided to do with him. So what are these guys doing here? They're the guards from the museum. I also know who they belong to. Character, and I guess they are here to clue the player in that there's more going on. Whereas I can't figure out for the love of me why the fuck they're here. Because it makes no sense from a canonical perspective. Why the fuck would they be here? But yeah, whatever. Okay, that hurt. Hey dude, I'm gonna ignore you because you're a single god and I don't really care about you. Boom! I got hit again. Okay. Ah, I see. I can't get over it. I thought I had to time it, but nope. Just have to do this. Fine. That's what I'm doing. Boom.
I must strike the blossom to extract the poison.
There we go. Poison plant seed. Just need one more of those.
This compound will topple even the largest enemy.
Oh, gee.
This poison will make those guards sleep like babies.
Better get back. I believe I missed one of them at some point. Ouch. I believe there was supposed to be one in here as well, right? Or did I miss something? I might as well take that. No. Explore the cave to find... yeah, it's up there. I knew it. I need to do some platforming. But where should I platform? Always the question. There is the rope up. I couldn't find it before. Nice. Okay, now that we're up here, platforming begin. At least the gameplay is still fun. The platforming is fine.
I must strike the blossom to extract the poison.
And there we go. That wraps that up fine and nicely. Job complete. I have 52% of all the trophies. That can't be right. Can it? Does it count my trophies from... Oh, that might be why we didn't see any trophies pop up in the other games. It's because it counts my trophies from my PlayStation 3. So it's not separate. Interesting. That means I could wrap up my platinum on my PlayStation 4. That's... might do that. Since I can do it on the PlayStation 4 now. Which means I have to change the HDMI cable. And I'm a lazy fucker. That's why I haven't gotten around to do that. Yeah. Although, at the moment, I'm a bit too infatuated with Pokemon as it stands. It's up there. Good to know. Let's get movement on. And there we go.
Okay, according to my calculations, this is the optimal location to launch the RC car. With the miniature microphone I installed, it should be a snap to follow El Jefe and see what he's up to. Looks like he's headed for the prison. Time to get rolling. Time to track that tiger. Larry's old chicken hat is going to come in handy too. I just need to remember to press the L2 button to enable the perfect poultry camouflage.
Took me a while to remember. I need to get there in time. Perfection. Okay. 30 seconds left. I have to get to El Jefe in 30 seconds and I can't even see him at the moment.
Penelope was always the RC queen. Oh, Penelope, where are you? I need to stay focused.
Yep, I miss Penelope too. Haven't seen her though. Haven't seen her all game. Because whatever the character that looked like her before, it's not her. I don't care what they say, the character that looks like Penelope in this game is not Penelope. Lost a lot of time in the beginning because I didn't know how to use the chicken thing. Because I couldn't remember how to use the chicken thing. Oh, I got here in time.
Nobody would guess the Palace Gate switch is actually under the bridge.
You're messing with the wrong turtle, buddy.
Okay. Continuing on. Hopefully we'll get there in time. Right, I can shoot. Got that. Okay. 8 seconds. Oh, didn't as well again. Felt a bit close there, but
Ah, fishing caves. Good thing I sealed them. My dragon gates are invincible, as long as that lazy guard doesn't get distracted by sushi.
Very interesting. I think we can probably help that guard out.
Even if those fools get to the dragon gates, they'll never figure out the switches are inside the dragon mouths.
Excellent. Keep flapping those big lips, sucker.
yep. Very useful information, Hell Hefe.
Mighty bow. Which way does that tiger go?
Okay, that was a nice double click again. I need to stop doing that. Go. Okay, got a bit ballsy there. I really have no patience right now. We have a horn. And we do. Should be able to get past this guy and... Oh, come on, I clicked my costume. I will make it. Don't worry. This time I will succeed. Oh, I'm a bit mad at myself right now. That's fine, that's fine. Got the costume a bit early on this time. Nice.
Now I just need to find that blasted Ryoichi, so I can deliver the package to the boss.
Package? Boss? We need to figure out what's going on in that palace.
Konnichiwa, Hefe-san! Greetings, Madam Geisha.
Very delicate, Murray. Very delicate. Make it really awkward for me here. This level, this game. So this here is my Pegasus Mon figurine. I really like it. I'm not sure where I got it, but okay. Let's get out there. Alright, another one. There's something really neat about having both Nefertimon and Pegasus, is they're kind of like a thing that comes together. I kind of wish that they were in the new Digimon story games, but they're not. Hopefully we'll get a Digimon story game that includes all the armor evolutions. That would be so cool. I mean all of them. Like, not just the ones in the show, but all of them. That's a lot. They're all really, really cool, and I like them and stuff. So... oh, there's just... I'm a bit frustrated that this game does not show what day we're on and stuff like that. It's because it's kinda hard to tell in this game when we switch day. I think we're on day 2, but I'm not sure. Okay.
All right, we have all
Okay,
the
we're at the
intel we
heist.
need. Now played dictator for the last time, and it's time to bring him down. First, we need to open those dragon gates. Thanks to Ryuichi's special sushi rolls, the guards are out for the count. Sly, you'll need to gain access to the switches in their mouths. Next, we'll need to open the palace sword gate. However, the bridge is crawling with guards, so we'll need to create a diversion. Murray, you, Sly, and myself will need to distract the guards. Once they're occupied, Ryuichi can make his way under the bridge to the switch and open the gate. Once we get that gate open, there's nothing stopping us from taking the palace and putting El Jefe in his place. Viva la revolucion!
I think after this heist we're done for tonight. I feel like that's a good place to stop. I could go for another level, I guess, but no, I think it's fine. This is because I got that headache and stuff, so I want to get back to relaxing.
Okay, Sly. Use those rollers to open the dragon mouth. You'll find the switches somewhere inside. And don't forget your armor. Something tells me those things have very bad breath.
Let's get going here. Nice. Was 1 out of 2. Let's get the other one. Then get out of here. Okay. Let's get over here. Boom. Inside with this one and turn the key. Let's see the mouth moving. Let's see what's happening. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't burn the raccoon. Go. Slam. And down it goes. Time to get in there. I already missed Dimitri, Panda King, Penelope, and the Guru. They were nice additions to the team. Too bad we can't keep them around. I need to stash some random stuff I can show off during this stream Sunday. I'm gonna continue Sunday at 12 like usual. Once we're done today, we should be done with the heist soon enough. Usually the heists don't last for that long. Well then, the Paradox. That's actually his name. I'm not making fun of French people. He's actually named that. You know, with how poorly they treated the Japanese culture, it's not a surprise that they literally named the French character Le something.
End of the line, Cooper! Get them, you fools!
Bentley, what was the plan here? Break in and let El Jefe know we're here?
You all know what to do. Time to kick some butt.
My favorite time of the day!
This isn't exactly ingenious
Let's do this.
plotting on Bentley's behalf. This is probably one of his dumber plans ever. Also, can I please not wear the geisha outfit? I feel like we're insulting the Japanese enough as it is without having a hippo in a geisha outfit. Please. So frustrated right now. Well then. At least the next one isn't as the next world isn't as insulting to a culture because it's the Wild West, and the Wild West is more about tropes than it is about actual culture. So there's no one who actually believes that the Wild West is like it's portrayed in movies. At least I hope not. It was like it was portrayed in movies. I do like the Wild West level for what it's worth. It's better than this mess, at least. It's probably the only decent level in the game. I mean, this, gameplay-wise, this is a decent level. But all the other things are just so distracting that I'm not having fun with it. Ultimately, I like Ryuichi. He's fun to play as, but that's about it. The Wild West level is fine. Again, because you can't really fuck up the Wild West. First of all, you can't be insensitive to the Wild West people because that's not really a thing. They more or less grew up to be the Americans, and they consider their culture vastly different from that. And well, and again, it's basically more tropes than actual things. Kind of like how people portray Viking helmets with horns, but that isn't historically accurate. But I wouldn't consider that an insult to Scandinavian history, as much as it's just a literature trope that I come to accept. And I am Scandinavian, so I mean, not all Scandinavians will agree with me on that, probably. But as a Scandinavian, I feel confident saying that's not how that lasts.
It's mine.
My cane!
But Japanese culture is a culture of respect and honor. So all of this will feel like a punch to the face of the Japanese. And again, getting culture wrong can be very insensitive to the culture it tries to portray.
Sorry, Cooper. You lose. I need to deliver this puny stick to a new owner.
I was saying that the smaller things
El Jefe's getting away!
might matter more to the Japanese.
Don't worry, Ryuichi. Watch after these two. I'm gonna kick some tiger tail and get your cane back.
Although the thing about the helmet is more like an aesthetic thing rather than an actual thing. The thing about the Wild West is that no one expects the Wild West to be like that, to actually be like that. But it's about Japanese culture. No one in the West really knows what Japan is about. Well, there are people who knows, of course, but the general audience who don't know. So what they see is what they think is the truth, especially kids, which this game is supposed to be aimed at. So stuff like this really hurts the perception of culture. So yeah, but definitely a lot worse than the other things. I'm just gonna say that why I think some cultural inaccuracies are okay, but this is completely off the bend wrong. And it is off the bend wrong. All of this.
Hey, Cooper! What do you think of my statue?
Ha! Looks like a real pigeon magnet.
Ah, I hope you can fly like a pigeon, Cooper. Otherwise, you'll never catch me.
We'll see about that.
And welcome back to the loading screen. Well, I really like this mug. I know I showed off the pencils before, but it's a Pokemon mug, and I like Pokemon. Pokemon is good.
A magnificent likeness, isn't it, Cooper? Almost as handsome as the real thing.
Huh. Yeah. Looks almost big enough to contain your overinflated ego.
Take a nice long look. I want you to remember the one who crushed you.
Looks to me like you've got nowhere left to run, El Jefe. Ready to face me now?
Sticking up for the family, eh, Cooper? Too bad you'll never see any of them again. Oh, Cooper, you've climbed so high. now. You're gonna fall.
Okay, let's take down this bastard.
Gotta dodge these fireballs to get close.
Well, it's not like he can aim. So
Welcome to your doom, Cooper.
it's not like anyone in this franchise can aim. I know I've been hit sometimes, but I'm just cocky, and then there's the delay in the button presses compared to the PlayStation Now streaming. Okay, forgot that happened. And I did run in that direction before I saw it get destroyed, so... LFA, I'm here.
You know something, Cooper? You're actually starting to annoy me.
Oh, don't worry. I have that effect on all cowardly crime lords. El Jefe. Isn't that Spanish for big baby?
Ah! Enough of these stupid games.
Gee. I need to remember that the costume is on a different button than what I'm used to. I used the R2 button for the costumes in the other game. I double-clicked again. Oh, this is frustrating. Don't worry, I'll get it right. I like this boss. It's probably the most boss, the most boss a boss we will get. Most of the other bosses doesn't really feel like a boss battle in this game. Well, FA feels like a boss. It's also probably the first thing they got done, since this is what they teased us with originally. And honestly, El Jefe made it look good. And made the game look like it would be good.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Okay, he does it twice now. Good to know. What's that? And now he's gonna electrocute me with the sword. And jump. And boom. Slam, slam, slam. I love that they added the costumes to the boss battles though. That's a nice little touch. And that looked good, cinematically. I'll get the big baby. He really likes fire, that man.
You're such a tough guy. He sure runs away a lot.
Yeah, he does. You know, this bamboo is quite sturdy, everything considered. Will you please try not to fall down, please? Okay, Jefe, ready? Oh, right. That's what that does. Okay. Yeah, let's avoid that, please. Here we go. There we go.
Don't you know that electricity will make your hair all frizzy?
Okay, not gonna stand still for that sword to come down. I'm definitely not gonna let him hit me with it again. Ouch. Whoopsie. And I let him hit me with the sword again. Okay, let's try this again. Getting around here. Up. Nope. Not letting him do that. Oh, I ran directly into... Hey! Hey! That's not the way I expected you to do that. Boom. Now sit still so I can punch you.
You're not gonna claw your way out of this one, LF.
Thank you. And I'm not gonna let you get me with that sword. Damn slow LFA. That's much I give ya. You're like a turtle. Well, more of a turtle than my friend Bentley at least. To which... Oh, he did twice. Great. Boom. Now sit still. Okay, one more time. Or one or two more times. Nice that he also blocks the path away so I can't really go back when he starts doing this. Okay. Boom. Okay. Sit still, El Jefe. I'm gonna smash you in the face. He's gonna run away again? Estupidura. Is he supposed to be Spanish? I mean, I never gave him much thought to El Jefe's character, but I guess he is.
Hey, Cooper! How do you like my crane style?
I don't know what's scarier, El Jefe or his lame jokes.
I mean, that was an awful pun.
Maybe if I had some cat, he'd stop running away.
I almost have him though.
You got no chance!
Should only hit him like one or two more times once I get back up there. So,
To get Ryoichi's cane back.
hello, Jefe.
Why won't you quit?
Boom. Oh, I'm not gonna let myself be hit by that. I'm not gonna let myself be hit by that either. Here he comes. Sword 1. And sword 2. And fire. Boom. Right in the face.
How do you like my cane style?
See, that is funny. Okay. Nice misclick right there. Oh well, doesn't matter when he's done for. It's game, El Jefe. Oh. Not even. Well, one last round, I guess. That's not fair. I need to get out of the costume after all to... Anyway. 2. We're gonna do it a third time. Yes. He's doing it. And he... Grab up. Very possible. I feel good about this. Don't stand still. Get the damn cane, you idiot. It's amazing how he got that cane. We just went directly into his base and then said, "Hey, LFA!" And what the fuck was the plan even? Bentley, what the fuck? The other heist seems like such momentous, big, integrate plans where everything was done up to that point felt like deeply connected to what they were doing. This time around, we felt like we were Team Galactic doing random stuff for random sake. Isn't that convenient? The item that will lead us to the next area. It's... it's done. This game is dumb.
El Jefe was defeated, disgraced, and delivered to the cops. But it was a hollow victory. I'd failed to get back Ryuichi's cane, and we still had no idea who was really behind this whole thing. One thing was for sure, it was somebody powerful enough to have his own private army. We contacted Dimitri for an update on the Thievius Raccoonus, and it looked like Tennessee Kid Cooper needed our help next. That meant we needed to travel back to the 1880s. Luckily, one of the goons that took Ryuichi's cane had dropped what looked like an old sheriff's badge. Bentley had been trying to figure out where it might be from, but now it all made sense. After sampling the badge, Bentley was able to calibrate the time machine. As we prepared to make the jump back to the Old West, I found myself wondering how Carmelita was doing.
Okay, can we talk about how it does not make sense that Sly would leave behind the Thievius Raccoonus in Dimitri's hands? I know that he was part of the gang too and stuff like that, but he's not a close friend like Bentley or Murray. I feel like it's so dumb that he would leave it behind, especially since they could just brought it with them to check up on the Thievius Raccoonus as they went along on their adventure. It's really just an excuse to have Dimitri in there, and while I do enjoy me some Dimitri,
We arrived in the Wild West, looking for my ancestor, Tennessee Kid Cooper. A legendary outlaw whose bank robberies were some of the most daring in Cooper lore. When we arrived, it took some time to locate him. But we eventually found him. In prison. His arrest was the handiwork of the local sheriff, who had celebrated by posting his own picture all over town. Talk about an ego. We needed to bust Tennessee out of jail. But after some furious calculations, Bentley determined that the best way to do that was from the inside. For the first time in my career, I was going to have to let the law catch me. This could be a real challenge.
okay, the thing I said about earlier by we don't know if these guys are actually bad guys. Here we do know. They're not bad guys. They're the cops. We're stealing from them. They're just doing their job. Toothpick is corrupt as hell, but the other guys, they're just doing the job. What the fuck, mates? I thought we were honorable thieves. Anyways, I'm gonna tune out now, so time travel. Till next time. Bye bye.